Hello Leo, welcome. I'm hoping everyone is doing well. This is going to be your weekly reading for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Mars for April 7th through the 13th. Let's see what else the energy looks like, what's coming in, the best possible outcome of whatever situation that is coming in. Keep in mind, please, these are pretty general. Take what resonates, leave the rest. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Mars. What is important for Leo to know for April 7th through the 13th? One more. The Page of Pentacles and the Chariot. I want to say that it feels like you might be receiving or some information, or you've been sitting on something that feels very important. You've got something here with the Page of Pentacles. I don't know yet if this is about a relationship, about work, but it's something that it helps you find a clear direction or move or triumphant in something here. You feel like if I have this, I can move towards this direction. Let's see. I'm not sure yet how this is going to go. It might be also there's some type of communication here or messages from afar, but I'm getting the Chariot is moving. Okay. If you have been or torn about mind versus heart or about a connection, it feels now finally something is more stable, more secure. Yep, there you are with your own sign, the Five of Wands. Whatever the distractions, maybe tensions, I feel like the Page of Pentacles helps. You feel something more real, more serious. But let's see. Oh my goodness. Okay. We're starting with a Tower. Mars is in Cancer still. There's going to be something. Now, of course, it might be a surprise for some of you or shocked events, but in daily situation, the Tower kind of comes in when we keep building or holding on to something that doesn't work for us. That's how the Tower kind of shakes us up, or feels like, you know, something you thought that whatever you were building or kind of holding on to, it's not really something that is feasible. It doesn't work. And the lightning striking here, it's really kind of a situation externally here that you cannot even help in a way, but realize it. Something, and you guys have gotten the Tower, I believe, a few times. Something will come in here and it will make you realize situation is not good anymore. There's, of course, because it is Mars energy, I feel like there's something passionate as well. Let's see. I'm gonna look at the whole reading here. Taurus had this. There were a few signs. I want to say unexpected confession. They might be coming in here, so it might be a situation out of nowhere, or the realization about your emotions, your feelings. Now, astrologically, there's a lot happening right now, so I'm not surprised that I'm getting the Knight of Cups for the collective, because we are kind of swimming in the Piscean waters. Yes, it is an Aries season, but the Venus and Mercury are retrograde in Pisces with the North Node in Pisces. I feel like there's something here more that has to do with deep emotions, has to do with merging here, something more romantic, more idealistic. I like the combination, because for some of you, you might be surprised regarding someone's intentions, or you will surprise yourself here how you feel. Let's see. The Nine of Swords. You want to get something out of your head. That's why I said the Tower makes you realize what you cannot hold. You stressing here or overthinking about this. I'm getting mostly in the romantic situations here. but you've been thinking a lot about this sudden turn of events or realization, or I don't know, some deep emotions that are going to come out here. Yes, this is a release. The Tower really is a welcome. The way this card comes in, usually this is the card of, you know, oppression, almost there. It is Saturnian. So there's always some type of timing, responsibility, restriction, but it is in Sagittarius where we want to actually feel like we're going towards, or there's this purpose or passion or journey here, something that we really feel like it's just this dream that we wanted to accomplish. But it's coming to the point here that someone is like, it's becoming work, or, you know, oppression here. I cannot even see the pathway anymore because I'm carrying so much things. Where am I going? Continuing doing the same thing. So I feel like the Tower, going now, looking at all of this together, really is releasing something and opening up. The Knight of Cups is like, the challenge is like, can you take this action? Can you go towards this emotion? Can you kind of stop holding on to this burden and stress? Big release, or something will come in. I feel like the Ten of Wands needs this lightning bolt here to kind of take all those wands so that you can see. It's like the finish line here. But at the same time, I feel like the Ten of Wands, even if it reaches to the finish line, won't be able to see. So I'm looking at the Tower as a blessing in disguise for you guys, whatever this shakeup that is coming in, or realization. Okay. The combination that is coming in here is also very important, because now we're dealing with a situation that has to do with faith, belief, vows, promises, what is expected. Remember, we got the Lovers before. I said mind versus heart when it comes here to your heart's desire. In the card here with a Hierophant, the Lovers are kneeling, and there's also kind of the devil energy here, by the way, that it kind of reminds the Lovers of something that might go to the forbidden, or what is you know, something that is not approved. I don't know if you feel like in your mind here, when it comes to someone that you're connecting with, you have to deal with this situation of rules, obligation, vows, promises, commitment. I'm not saying if it's good or not. This is what the energy is coming in the crown chakra. There's the worry when it comes to the heart chakra here, the anxiety over what's going to be approved, or what is the situation here. It's like someone is waiting for blessings, and I said this is a blessing in disguise. Something here that needs to be approved. What are the lessons? Kind of, it's like the Lovers are being tested in a way when it comes to this situation. Okay, the King of Wands is coming in. I want to say this is you, but again, if you're dealing with another sign, you'll know here. And the King of Wands is coming as very, very confident. I feel like this energy here is good because it's releasing the burden. It's kind of saying that, hey, I know here what I need to do. I mean, the King of Wands from all the kings is a little bit more my way or the highway. More kind of I rule here. I feel passionate about it. It's like that instinct. And I feel like the King of Wands, because it represents the fire, it feels like it kind of, it's closer to the decision here from the universe. It's like I'm being approved to kind of carry this decision. Very passionate, very confident, and not afraid. I feel like not afraid here to kind of say something. There might be a little bit, I don't want to say controversial here, we'll see, but in a way to bring this big revelation here, these changes. Very attractive, very charming energy. Okay. This is really powerful because we're dealing with these energies here with a high priest or hierophant and the high priestess when it comes here to the way you're going to see things or how you're going to act. That's why I said, is there something here that is being questioned when it comes to beliefs and lessons and tests? Because the high priestess is the opposite energy. This is the subconscious. This is the internal knowing. And it comes before the high priest. If we are not able to see within ourselves here something that we're born, or is that intuition, how can we make the right decision when it comes to the hierophant, the wisdom, the knowledge here, the consciousness? We first have to kind of bring that forward. So for some of you, I feel like there is an energy with when it comes to the tower and the high priestess, that something needs to be revealed first within. You're thinking here something when it comes to the world, as I mentioned, or what needs to be approved. But when it comes to you, there's also something that needs to be coming from within, subconsciously here. It's like it's saying with a high priestess, you really don't read this, or you don't learn this when it comes to the hierophant. This is something that you have to know. There's a book here, but I feel like, again, has to do mostly with the intuition. There's symbols here as well. So I feel like whatever is something here that worries you, that needs to come outside, but you kind of concerned, I don't know, again, looking at love here, or even a connection, it's between these, I feel like in a way, the 3D and the 5D world. What is accepted here, what are the responsibility, but what it is something within me that I feel like needs to come out, or it's a little bit here secretive, but it's your own world. But this is very spiritual, and I feel like it's like coming together here with this world, with the subconsciousness and the consciousness. Okay, I want to say in the reading that I did for you, you did have the Three of Wands before. Is saying what you don't see is that there's actually going to be messages coming in, some type of intentions, movement, expect something here, or this person is setting some type of plans, or is waiting here for that next step, which has to do with success and engagement here and coming together. But that's what it feels like. The Three of Wands is externally fast, quick. It is Sun in Aries, so astrologically makes sense. Okay, so I was gonna say the King of Swords, because I always feel like the Ten of Swords here, the King of Swords is down. This is in your hopes and fears. Remember, this is in your hopes and fears, because at the heart of this reading, you have this card almost there. I'm stressing, I'm stressing, I'm stressing. There's some events here that are really going to come as big revelations, as I mentioned here, or, changes or things that you have to kind of realize within you, what's coming in. I can see, if I'm going to look at the Tower, between these three cards, the Tower can be the Hierophant. What it is here, when it comes to faith, obligation, rules, tradition, whatever is like in this lifetime that, to the point where you are right now, you have learned. And what is something here when it comes to the High Priestess that is going to reveal something out? Again, it feels from the subconscious, or this big realization. It's going to shake up the core here of those values. So having that, and it is, again, because of this Knight of Cups, because of this love or confession here, because you have been kind of stressing and stressing, with the Ten of Swords is like, I need to put an end to this situation. It cannot continue. That's, I feel like, what's going to be important. Painful, but it feels like it needs to be done. You have, by the way, two tens here, so definitely there's something about a completion. The Ten of Wands that I mentioned here, someone is like to the point, I cannot even see where I'm going here. And the Ten of Swords also has not been able to see what's coming in, because has been focusing so much on this stress and on these small details, that in the end is like, I mean, I did not even see the swords coming towards me, but I'm putting an end to it. I want to see how this all come together. Okay, the Two of Wands is really nice, and the Five of Pentacles is part here of that Hierophant as well. Now, remember, I said that what you don't see here externally is this Three of Wands, someone that is waiting or has set intentions and is waiting for that Four of Wands, for that quick success engagement coming together. But the outcome actually will be, and this is also a Mars energy, another Mars. So with Mars here, we're really talking about assertion, passion, go-getter, movement here that is coming in. It might be preparing you, Leo, of course, depending on your chart. If you have Cancer in your chart, also it's kind of affecting you. But we will have Mars finally moving to Leo, because it has been retrograde here. It was, I believe, in Leo, I want to say November, and then it went back to Cancer. So we're going to have that back, that energy. It's going to be more passionate. Also that you have both in the immediate future and in the outcome, you have both fire energies. They kind of go together. Whatever is this King of Wands that feels very certain, as I mentioned here, no matter what's going on, it feels passionate, go-getter, and I'm going to make this decision here. I'm not going to shy away from it, because the Two of Wands is like there's one main focus here. The best choice, the best proposals, the focus when it comes here to whatever this sudden situation. It's like, I need to make this choice. Remember when I said that the Chariot wanting to move? The Chariot, once it decides, is like being pulled here different directions. Also, the Chariot has the two horses here. When we look at it, it's the symbolism here of the consciousness and the subconsciousness. When it comes here to what it is here that you know, when it comes to faith, belief, tradition, and when it comes here to your subconscious or intuition here, something that, again, you kind of need to bring this together and the direction that you need to take. This is going to be important in you realizing there's movement a lot with these energies. There's, again, shocking situations or kind of external influences here with the Three of Wands that will make you decide, hey, let's focus on what's best for us now. Because you might be feeling here with this fire energy that it is on your own perspective or on your own view. The Five of Pentacles comes in when someone feels like they need to get out or of their comfort zone, or kind of living, look at it, is like living what they have known. That's why this is part of the Hierophant, and also is Mercury in Taurus. Is like, if I go against certain things here, or big realization, or this shakeup that is coming in, that you feel like I cannot continue, this does not feel safe, or this does not work for me anymore. But there's many things that when we realize something does not work for us anymore, we still are not ready to make that change. With what's coming in, you will. Again, it might be with the Knight of Cups, the proposal, the person here, the realization that something is over. This external person already feels like, hey, I'm waiting. I'm waiting. I know what I want here, or this is what's going on. There's the traveling here, or the active movement. This is like, I gotta leave something here that was once safe, that now feels like the journey has to come in. Sometimes it can be about financial situation. Remember also the Page of Pentacles that I mentioned. You have that something that can help you. Maybe that's what you're waiting for, a salary or some type of serious talk. So you feel like, I can make the movement, I can go, or, you know, something secure. But this King of Wands and the Two of Wands, and that's, again, the best situation when it comes to fire. It's just that confidence that drives fire to do things. That I don't need kind of to know that everything is going to be, when it comes to security or stability. It's just that passion and determination, and I'm going to make it, I'm going to win, that moves this energy. So if you are the King of Wands, you know that you have to make an important choice here. What's best? Is there a realization of something here that stresses you out, that you need to leave the comfort zone here? Yes. But I do believe that the Three of Wands being here externally, whatever is this choice, things are going to move here. I'm going to clarify only this Two of Wands, the choice that is being made, because I feel like, again, it is good when it comes to wrapping things up, following your intuition, being okay to letting go of something here and making a choice that you feel long term is best for you, whatever that important choice. if it is when it comes to, again, this situation that you're thinking, I don't know if it's you need the approval or you need the knowledge. No, you I feel like, you know, here it's by the way, the High Priestess is number 2. We have the Two of Wands, which is number 2. Is like, which way do I go? And it's not something that you feel like you need to go by what was before, or I don't know if it is, you know, something about religion, culture, what you used to know. This is going within and following that inkling, that intuition that might not be approved by other people, but, you know, for you is the right way. Yeah, there's no, I'm going to, this is such a Cancer energy, Moon in Cancer. I'm going to wait. This is what's best for me. Now, if someone here has been thinking about to propose or open up but is stressing, I feel like this King of Wands is not going to stress here. Remember I said the King of Swords is down. It feels like a decision has to be made of what's best, but someone is looking at that letter. It's like very logical. Yep. You guys also get the Eight of Swords a lot, which I feel like it is part of the strength, but it's like something that has been holding you back. And also the Eight of Swords is very important because, as I mentioned, something that you have not been able to get out, whatever entrapment, because building the same thing. So it's going to kind of take the blindfold off, and you're going to be able to access something very important to make this choice. One more. Yep, Temperance. Let me get this. The Strength card. I feel like that wanted to come out. You are going to not only know exactly here how to merge things together, because this is my card, both the cards here, when it comes to two people finally coming together, understanding each other's strength. But if this is just about you, when it comes to your logical mind and when it comes to your passion, you are not going to let one consume the other. That's why the Temperance, you know how to adjust, how to make things come together here. So yeah, prepare for a very, very important choice that you feel is going to heal you and get you out of something that doesn't work for you anymore, Leo, whatever that is. Get you out of this stress, anxiety, overthinking, and make you realize what's best for you. I truly hope this resonates with you guys. Thank you. Bye-bye.